TomTom is finally open. We are headed to Mexico, and I don't like the sound of your voice. Here we go.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
AfterBuzz.
AfterBuzz, AfterBuzz.
Oh, they cut it off. Dang it. My
So
jam.
soon.
Oh.
Hey guys, how's it going? We are here, episode 16 of Vanderpump Rules. It was a juicy one.
It was.
And we are so excited to break it all down for you guys. We have Serve the Verdict. We have Pumptinis, which I don't know who I'm going to crown. I don't know who you're going to crown, but we want to hear. And we have a little fun tea time. I'm your host, Sarah Serio. Zach is not here, but he will be here next week to fill you in on all the fun details. And I have my gorgeous, gorgeous panel who keeps you guys coming back for more. We have Rivette, the lovely and the beautiful. And then we also have Katie with her comments that are just fiery.
Oh my God, thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. So what did you guys think of this week's episode?
I mean, it was
The
a little slow in the beginning with all that TomTom opening. Like, we get it, it's open, great. Let's not show 35 minutes of it. I want to get to Mexico so bad. And then all the cast on Instagram has been, you know, like, oh, if you thought I was waiting to post this picture because it's Mexico, you got it. So I was like, yes, we're finally going. We're going to be there. And then we were only there for about 10 seconds. And I was like, oh, okay. It was the lead-up episode. I gotcha.
Yeah, I saw that Ariana post. I thought it was cute,
though. And I was like, yes, we're going. And no, we didn't.
No, yeah, I didn't need 35 minutes of a TomTom opening. And I feel like this is like the third TomTom opening. Even though it's not. They just kept having like pre-parties.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over it, but I'm hoping this was the last TomTom
Yeah,
opening.
maybe that's why it felt like so much, because we've already had the Daily Mail party,
Mail
and then we
party.
also revisited that on the other show on the Beverly Hills of Real Housewives. So we're done with TomTom. Let's move on.
Who was y'all's favorite look of the night at the TomTom opening?
I mean, the Toms.
Did you have one? Oh, the Toms?
Well, just them on that
But which
motorbike. Well, Schwartzy, because I love him so much. I mean, wait, that's the blonde one, right? The one that's married to Katie?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Is he blonde?
He's like a blonde.
He's dirty blonde.
Yeah, it's the lighter
True.
of the Toms
Yeah.
with the hair. That's why I just go blonde. I don't know.
True. I loved Lisa. Her look, like, she's just gorgeous. And I don't know what it was. It was like a little half rhinestone jacket moment. I loved it.
I said, what the F is that crystal thing that Lisa has got on, because I hate it. It was like a crystal.
Only Lisa can pull that off, though.
It was like a
stunning
crystal doily, like wrapped around with like a pin, and I was just like, oh,
She did look really good. She
like it
looks
was made
better
for
and
her.
better. I think
Yes.
LVP. I liked Ariana's look. I liked the little baby blue dress. But I also sneak peeked a little later. I just liked Ariana in this episode.
Did you?
For some reason. Normally I'm a no. Normally I'm a no for her.
Just a hard no.
But this one I kind of liked.
I feel like there was a lot of personality in this episode, or maybe it was the editing or just how they like chose the scenes. But Peter got his little mention, like he always gets at the beginning when they were like, "Are you upset?" And he's like, "I mean, yeah, I'm not even going to be there, but somebody's got to hold down the fort there."
But I wasn't feeling Lala's pants that she wore.
The
army
fake
pants.
leather ones.
Oh, she wore fake leather and then she had to change her pants.
Oh, that's right.
Army pants. And I just felt like
Not my favorite
she
either.
could have had a better look for the actual opening, you know?
You miss like the shoelace pants that were like
Yeah.
those fishnet situations on the side.
Never again.
No, I needed some
Never
Fashion
again.
Nova for sure.
I surprisingly liked Katie's look tonight. I usually am not crazy about her outfits, but she looked super cute at the TomTom opening.
pink
I liked her
shoes?
little ponytail, the pink shoes, and what was it, a romper or a little dress?
I just saw
thought
the
it looked so
shoes.
cute, and her legs looked great.
Yeah, no, I think she looks good. I love their bromance.
Yeah.
The Tom and Tom. Like the pure, like that feeling for the two of them.
I know.
For just like everything that they had been through, like probably moving to LA, getting to open up this bar, being on the show, being who they're like with romantically. It's just like it was so cute. Their bromance is amazing.
Friendship goals, and
Yeah.
like the way that Tom Sandoval, especially in this episode, just really was so excited to surprise Tom Schwartz. Like, I can't wait to surprise him. Like, we're doing this together. He genuinely just wanted to, like, make his friend and now business partner happy. It's so genuine. It's so nice to see.
I couldn't understand why I was, like, tearing up. I even asked you, I was like, why is this making me want to cry? It's so cute and precious. And just the excitement and the cutting of the ribbon and everything. I mean, it was just 10 out of 10. I mean, other than the fact that it was really long. We could have done it in a 5-minuter, but...
For sure. We were watching it, and it said 30 minutes in. We were like, what? And it wasn't even open yet. It was still like they haven't cut the ribbon. We're like, TomTom, it's finally open. So if y'all want to go, you should totally go. But I don't... Kristen. Poor Kristen.
Poor Kristen.
Listen, I feel like if Zach was here, he'd be like all for it, which I am about. But I just don't understand her, and I don't need to. But the fact that I think it was played up for the camera for sure, but that she genuinely thinks that like her and Lisa are solidly okay.
Do you think she really thinks that?
Absolutely. She thinks she's going to be at Villa Rosa next year,
I thought
drinking
she was being...
martinis in the backyard.
See, I wasn't sure if she was being like sarcastic.
Like a taste.
Oh, really?
A bit.
Just
a touch.
Do you think she was trolling?
I feel like a little bit, but then also I'm just like she didn't really like fit in. Like she wasn't really bringing anything to the couple's table that Scheana and Adam had to sit out of. You know, she just wasn't. Is that just me? Was that you guys?
Well, no, I lost my entire train of thought, so I just said, she. You go. I'm throwing it to you.
I don't even remember her at the table, honestly, so I think you're right.
I got it.
Lisa was making her rounds like Duck, Duck, Goose and landed on Kristen.
I felt like when Lisa was like standing over her, she felt like she had to keep coming up with stuff, so she was like, the plates, the walls, the lamps, the stuff, it's great. And Lisa was just like, okay, your opinion doesn't matter to me. Bye. And she's just like naming off things like I love lamp. Like it didn't. I was oh my gosh, Kristen, I can't.
I don't know. It's just like Kristen. Who else has done it? Jax, James, everyone who has had like any issues with Lisa in any of her restaurants, they just always come back and they're always like craving Lisa's approval at the end of the day.
But it's like they can do so much more, and they have. They just come back.
Yeah.
But we do need to discuss who was in the background, and that was Scheana and Adam.
She saw her 5-minute moment, and she was like, oh, better get my line in.
But it's just like what she said didn't like make any sense.
Yeah.
Because no one was addressing that was a couple's table, and like she just straight up went there. And she was like, oh, we need our time alone.
We're not a couple.
I'm thinking that there was literally not a place setting for them.
There may not have been.
And then that was her being like, I'm going to give a dig and then make it. But she's so cringy. Like,
I don't
when
think
she
anyone
talks,
cared.
I'm just like, oh. But I love it. Keep doing it.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Keep doing it, girl.
And it's like, was Adam... Adam was genuinely excited that she was leaving for Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Said, I'm going to block you on social media.
And he meant it, and
she's
she
like,
thought
I'm
it was
going to FaceTime you.
It's like, oh, gosh.
Please don't.
She's like begging him, basically. And it's like he's just really excited that she's going to go away so he can finally go on a date with all the men when she's gone. Like, it's finally... Come on, guys. Like, Scheana's a beard.
No, I'm not... Scheana's a beard.
She is a beard for him.
My favorite line was she said that Adam is my person.
This is not a friend's moment. He's not your lobster. Like, no,
And
this
it's
is not
also like,
happening.
your best friend isn't your person in that sense.
Yeah.
That she was referring to. She just didn't know what to say when the producers asked her that question, whatever that question was.
Yeah. Well, I feel like your person's not going to be like, oh, I can't wait for you to go away. I'm going to block you and not talk to you. And this is like the third time we've heard him do this.
Yeah.
I know, and she hasn't gotten the hint.
She's completely oblivious to it. It's hard to watch.
I think she thinks that because they're intimate, that means that he's into her, but he's just literally in you. Like, I don't think that he's, like, actually, really into her. You know what I mean? It happens.
Listen.
It's L.A.
Yes. I believe you.
Yes.
100%. And y'all, we love Scheana. Well, I won't put a we because I'm not going to link anyone else in with me. I love her. She's just great to talk about.
I love her. I do.
She's good TV. And, I mean, she won the award by LVP for the most professional waitress she's ever had. Which... God, that's huge.
Well, I feel like she's the
That
only
was a
one
big
who shows up, like, to all of her shifts. If you watch from season 1 to now, like, she's there. She's always been there. She may be living in the beach somewhere with the whales and whatever, but she's still making it to work on time. Or what they pretend to work there. I don't know.
Yeah, and who I feel like doesn't work there anymore is Lala.
Oh, yeah, no.
And we need to talk about that awkward conversation that Lala had with LVP because someone blacked out.
Yeah. Do you think she was...
What were your thoughts?
Do you think she was drunk while she was having that conversation, or do you think she was playing, like, what convo are you talking about? Or was she so mad she saw red and doesn't know that she got that mad?
No, I mean, last week she said, thank God I wasn't drunk because, like, God knows what I would have done.
Okay.
So she claims that she was sober. I'm just so confused on how she just was deny this week. Like, what part are you talking about?
No, that's
like,
what I'm asking if she was drunk. Was she maybe drunk for the convo?
Oh, for the combo this
Because
week.
they were at TomTom and the free drinks were a-flowing. That's what I, because it was so, when she was like, I just want to talk about what happened at brunch, she was like, what do you mean what happened at brunch? Like, her voice went so high, and I'm like, oh, girl, you lying. You know what happened at that brunch.
She absolutely knows what happens because I'm pretty sure she was talking about it like 5 seconds before Lisa was like,
Oh,
hey,
that's right.
can you come over here?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
and
I
talk
forgot.
to me?
That's exactly when
And
Lisa
then
called
she
her
turned
over.
around and she was like, yeah, like, what?
What?
Okay.
Oh.
Like, she's like, what at the brunch exactly do you mean?
Like, as if, like, I dropped a menu, and that's all she wants to talk about.
It just was so interesting because I feel like Lala would have owned something like that.
Right.
And this was the first time that I saw her and I felt like she knew that she was in the wrong, but yet didn't want to admit it, which was very interesting because I felt like she would have that characteristic.
Yeah,
She didn't show that.
She's supposed to be the unapologetic, like, I am who I am, you know, badass chick, and she just was not that. She was like, what?
Yeah,
What part? No.
that was-
What do you mean? It was really weird.
Interesting.
It felt like a Scheana moment.
It did.
More
maybe
than
she's
Lala.
Maybe she's rubbing off on everyone. Scheana, we're here for you. I cannot find you guys in the live chat. I'm so sorry. I've been looking on my phone, and I just want to let y'all know I'm dying to hear Shabugi and Clarence and everyone, but I can't find you guys. We love you guys. We have a little special thing that we want to say to all of our viewers out there. We want to thank you for watching us. Give us 5 stars. Hit that subscribe button. We love hearing from you guys. We give you shout outs. That's why I wish I could shout you out right now, but we can't. So continue to watch all of the AfterBuzz shows. We love you. We appreciate you. Maria and Kevin do. And we're just going to give the love right on back.
A little given, like, just a little love fest. I
know.
love it.
But guys,
Did you find them?
no.
Oh, I
wish,
thought you found them. I was like,
no,
yes,
I
she did.
wish I was that savvy, but I'm not. Zach sent me some more reviews that people left.
Perfect.
We have 2 more reviews. One from Greggy K.
Oh, okay.
He says just amazing. Exclamation point, exclamation point. I don't know what I would do, but I want to give you all the Pinot Grigio. I live for your podcast and look forward to my Tuesday drive to work. And you guys spill the tea and I can't get enough with this emoji.
Oh, I love it. I'll take all the
emoji.
Pinot.
If you're listening to me on the podcast, you can't see that emoji, but it's the one with the hands up and he's like, what?
Yeah. Little sass.
Yeah, thanks, Greggy. And then this next one, simple again. Love this podcast, period.
Aw.
Like, very intense. By Kim Hetz.
Oh, coming up.
Sorry, I can't pronounce names either. Even though I am old enough to be your mom, I love you guys. I only listen to the podcast, and every week you make me laugh. Keep up the smiles and good work. That sounds like a mom.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Thanks,
Thank
girl.
you.
A little encouragement.
And there's this other one that Zach wanted me to let y'all know about.
Uh-oh.
No, it's cute.
Oh, okay, I was going to say, is it saucy?
No, it was a DM from Kai_88.
Oh.
He says, hey, Zach, just wanted to let you know that I love the podcast. You guys crack me up and keep me laughing out loud in the car alone. I love how they had to put alone.
You naturally laugh to
No.
it.
I listen to you guys on Stitchers. Ooh. What's that?
Stitchers. What is that?
Stitcher is another
Stitcher.
place where you can listen to podcasts, because mine's on there too.
Cool.
Yeah, Stitcher's
We'll give you guys a shout out on
podcast
there too.
place.
Stitchers.
Aw.
So I didn't know if I could leave a comment there, but every week even whenever you guys talk about Scheana, I actually feel like the same exact feelings that you all do, deep in my Vanderpump soul. Just a thought. Keep up the great work, and I love you guys.
Aw, too sweet. I love
You're
it.
warming my Vanderpump
Everyone
heart.
is so cute,
They're
and
so
I can't
nice.
see you guys. I'm trying. I promise. Oh, good,
Oh,
good, good.
oh.
Thank you so much. Well,
What?
the first comment I saw was overly drunk idiots. And I love it so, so much.
Natty Bats
and
thinks
rage
that-
texting again, which we're going
Oh,
to get to
gosh.
because we are packing for Mexico.
Yeah, we are. Finally.
Finally.
Dinosaur suit and all.
Who would you, out of not just couples, because we won't be, relationship over here, even though I was loving them this episode.
Yeah.
Who would you want to go on a Mexico trip with you out of everyone that you saw? Like packing wise, getting there, just the whole vibe of it all.
Definitely not Katie.
Yeah.
Bo.
I was going to say Stassi. If I was going to join a relationship, it'd be there. So I'll go with
Nice.
them. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
The shots with the T-Rex outfit. Like,
Oh my goodness.
Who's more thought? Like, Nicholas. Shout out to my boyfriend for a second. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, get it together. Bo, how cute is he?
I know. It was so
And he
precious.
just said that he likes to do it because he likes to hear Stassi laugh because it...
Warms his heart.
Thank you, Rivette.
I know.
I couldn't even... Holly Burnett. James is creepy AF.
Oh, no.
Shout out to you, girl. You seem like a new one, and you got it together. Lindsay says, hi, Erica Pie. Erica Pie.
Miss you,
we
love
miss
you.
Miss you, love you. But for the whole, what do you guys, were you guys excited for the Mexico trip?
Oh, I'm living
Yes.
for it. I think I was talking to one of my friends, and they were like, where do you want to go? And I was like, Mexico, because the Vanderpump people go there. Take me, please.
right?
But don't you have to, like, drink bottled water or something? Because if you get,
do.
like, shower
you
water...
have to shower with your mouth closed.
I'm not so good at that. I'm
I
going to
don't
end
know
up
if
like
that's-
Charlotte in Sex and the City movie when she craps her pants. Like, that would be me. So that's why I'm scared of Mexico. I also don't have a passport, so I got to go. I need to get my life together. But, yeah. That's,
It's worth it. You should get one.
I should.
Never,
Okay, for
I've
sure.
never gone either.
We should
but
go
I've heard
together.
it's all yeah.
Invite the whole crew, the whole Vanderpump.
I'm glad James didn't go, even though, shocker, he's drinking again.
Well, we saw him do it a little.
Celebratory
Y'all,
drink.
what are your thoughts on that?
I don't think that Lisa should be telling him that he's an alcoholic. I don't think he is
agree.
an alcoholic. I think when you're on a show where there is a ton of free alcohol around and you like to party, you're going to drink enough of that until you black out. And then, yes, your character is rough and whatever. But in what we've seen of him now, he has like a drink, a beer. It's not like he's getting absolutely trashed, I feel like. He's not at the DJ booth, like, causing drama because he's so drunk. So, I don't know. And like he said, he's like, I didn't have a drink yesterday. I didn't have a drink the day before. And no, you don't need to drink every day starting at 9 a.m. to be an alcoholic. But I feel like he's young. You can't, like, she shouldn't be putting any kind of opinions on him like that. I don't know. That's a big word to put out there, saying that you're an alcoholic. And if somebody said that about her on her show, if somebody said, hey, you're an alcoholic because you enjoy, she
Yeah.
would flip out. So it's not her place, I don't think. I guess I had
That's
feelings.
adulting with Katie.
had some feelings.
Rivette, what do you think?
Yeah, it is a lot to be throwing around the word alcoholic, but Lisa has seen James, you know, when he is drinking is when the problems arise. So in her head, it's like, just don't drink, even if it's just one drink, because she's kind of foreshadowing what could happen. And I do think it's sort of too early for him to be even having a drink, even though it does sound like, oh, it's one beer or one drink. I do think he somewhat has a problem with alcohol. I don't think he's an alcoholic, but I think Lisa's really looking out for him when she says things like that.
I think he's definitely one of the types that once you start, it's hard to cut it off. Like, you just want to
Right.
go until, because that's just, what it is. But yeah. I also thought it was interesting how he kept saying that his dad took him out for a celebratory beer, but during the flashback, you see him, like, stirring his slushy drink, and he's like, oh, what is that? And then he tells him, and he says, well, you're kind of like me with drinking, and he seemed worried about it. So where the heck in that? Was there a celebratory beer? Because it wasn't. So it seemed like he was lying about it, which maybe does indicate that. But also, when your boss is judging you like that, you're going to try to, like, want to get out of it. And everyone's been judging him constantly about everything, so.
Yeah.
Someone said James may not be an alcoholic as much as he just is a really mean drunk.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I do think, and they also were saying, I think it was Billy Branch, he said that it was nice to see LVP encourage him to find gigs at other places, that she does have his best interest. I think she does. I think it's hard because he just hasn't learned how to have a drink and kind of keep your thoughts to yourself.
Yeah.
And that is hard for some people, and it does take years, and maybe it's just like not drinking for right now.
Yeah.
That doesn't put a label on you, though. So I do agree with the both of you in saying what you say.
His poor little face when she was like, you may not just have like a home here. And he literally had like the sad emoji face. And it's like, why does she keep saying it? Like, he probably knows it. Stop, or let him have a little bit of hope. Maybe that's what's getting him these other jobs. But if you take a crap on him like that, I just don't. Just be nice.
I was reading in the live chat a little bit that someone was saying what was kind of sad was Brittany rationalizing her drinking at the party. Do you agree or do you not?
I don't know. I mean, if she's just trying to not have an ulcer, right? That's the situation. Have some
I
tequila.
think girl can take it back.
Yeah.
And she's just one of those people that she's just happy no matter what. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't you want her to be either way?
Yeah.
Excuse my ignorance. How serious is an ulcer? Because I'm just not sure.
It's like an open wound in your stomach that bleeds. So it isn't the best.
Okay.
You don't want it, and it can cause you to like cough up blood and stuff, and like that's how some people know they have them. So
Okay.
If you're ever coughing up blood, it may not be death. It just might be an ulcer.
Oh! And we're not sure if it is or not because we didn't even get to end that little sound bite.
Right.
Okay.
See, I'm the type of person where if the doctor tells me not to drink for a week, I won't drink for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So, and I think it was really nice of Jax. Katie, I want to hear your opinion on this. When Jax was like, I don't want Brittany drinking. We're going to get married. We're going to start a family. I just want her to be healthy. Like, he's looking out for her.
No.
I want to hear what you think, Katie.
Okay, this coming from the man who literally was drinking protein powder that was giving him lumps in his boobs. Like, you have had 14 nose jobs. You drink whatever you want. You do whatever you want. No. He's always been like, I just want to make... No, that comment I was like uncomfortable. I was like, what do you mean you just want to make sure she's healthy? If I had a boyfriend be like, I just want to make sure you're healthy, I'd be like, what? I got it. I'm good. Thanks. I don't need you to make sure I'm healthy. What a comment. I hated it.
But I mean, he was with her at the doctor's office when the doctor clearly told her, don't drink. Like, you should not be drinking.
Does she have an ulcer? Or is she having throw up issues? Because
she's throwing up a lot, and so the doctor's saying that's what can cause the ulcer.
Oh, throwing up a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Okay. Well, she's probably throwing up a lot because she's taking so many shots of tequila. Just drink some water in between, and you should be okay.
Yeah.
Don't you think that it was kind of cute? I don't know if my man said to me like, "Oh, we're gonna have kids soon. I want you to be healthy." Like, that would warm my heart.
But that's not where it's coming from, because he would also tell her to lose 10 pounds too, and be like, you know what, you're a little chunky. You should
People
not.
are saying preach, Katie, because you know what you're talking about. And listen, that was really good because it's true. I think I absolutely agree with you, Rivette, in the sense of, yes, I would want my man to be concerned with my health too, absolutely. But Katie is right because Jax has had all these issues, and it's like, you can't be talking
Right.
because she's still gonna do what she wants to do, and I thought she did it well. She did it, a little less, but she still needed to throw some down.
Yeah. Also, something about Jax, if you follow him on Instagram, when he does Instagram stories, every single time they start at the floor and then they go up. He'll be like, so we're here in Mexico, and like it goes up, and they showed one of them during the episode, and I was like, oh my God, it's one of the famous Jax moments, from the floor up to Mexico.
I love you for noticing that.
I follow
only you would
I
notice
can't tell you what a fan I am of this freaking show. I follow all of them. I'm obsessed. It's a sickness. I can't get
She
enough.
was even in Mexico.
I was there. Did you
In the
see me in the
bedroom.
bushes? I was actually the hammock that Katie was laying on during that fight.
I knew it.
That was me. I was that netting. You need a breath after all that?
No, because I know what we're getting into, and it's like, that was big, but
This is
Mentally
this is
preparing.
bigger.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, KD is backpedaling so much, and I mean this one next to me. No, I'm just kidding. What were your initial thoughts from not like picturing you didn't see the end of it, just from the beginning of like how it all started with the look? You know when you get that look of like, don't look at me like that. Like, why is there the tude? It's what she gave, not only I think Tom, but Scheana, because she was probably thinking like, Scheana, you better move your butt out of this first class seat for me. Did anyone else not think that?
Yeah, no.
So Tom and Scheana both got first class out of the blue because they somehow miscalculated for their trip going to Mexico, which is only a 2.5-hour flight. And when Katie got on the plane, she was livid.
So here's what's interesting. He's like, oh, we got randomly selected.
How?
Did you then notice when they were showing Katie that her seat was empty? So, like, were there just that much seats? Because didn't they say that there was an overcrowding issue in the beginning, and that's why they were up there? So, did a producer create a storyline? But the rage texting, and then you see, because here's the issue. You see all of the little alcohol bottles on her thing, and then you just see her typing, and I was like, oh no, it's Tequila KT. She's back, and she's in Mexico. And just like, when he's in the interview, and he's saying all this stuff she said, it's really fast. I can't with Katie.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
I know.
It would have been nice for Tom to be like, babe, you know what, come take this seat. But for Katie to get mad that he didn't, it's like, let him enjoy his moment. He wants to, like, enjoy this, 2.5-hour flight?
Yeah.
The rage texting, so overboard. Like, she's so dramatic. Like, she usually is, but this just took it to another level.
Yeah.
And then to continue this argument while you're in Mexico, it's just like, come on, you're on vacation in this beautiful place with your friends, with your husband, and you're fighting over a plane seat.
I feel like, though, to her, it's more than the plane seat, which is what she's saying. And she's like, I feel like I've been telling you that I'm not getting enough time with you and that I miss you. And his point is, because I can see both sides, he's like, I still come home every night and I'm with you every night, but she's not feeling like she's being made special. So I think that that's what she's ultimately mad about. And like them not sitting together just made her feel even more alone, and it just triggered it for her. And then she got drunk and she was like, I'm mad.
Like, that was the cherry on top of the bigger problem.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense. I get that, but it's like, also, Katie, this isn't your moment. Like, this is huge for him. He just opened a bar with Lisa Vanderpump and his best friend. Like, let him have his time. Maybe 6 months post-opening, it's like, okay, let's take some me and you time, because now, the big fuss about the opening and everything is over. But it's just not your time right now, Katie. Like, let him have his moment.
Well, I don't think she's ever going to be happy. She just doesn't seem like this is just her. Like, if there's something going on, she's going to find something that's wrong with it, or like try to start, she's just,
I agree. I agree with it all. There's just a way that Katie needed to like get over it. Not in a mean way, but she needed to just be like, hey, Tom, like, I would have really appreciate, like, just vocalize
and
what
exactly
she would have liked. That might not have happened, but be like, this is it. I just want to let you know for next time maybe, so you know what to say to me or just how to encourage me.
Right.
And then, like, move on. Because the fact that it continued to drag, just, like, it made me so sad, and I just, like, hated it all. And I was just like, this relationship is not going to last. Like, I'm sorry, but if that was ever me, which I'm pretty sure it has been, it's just, like, I realized how annoying that I could be.
Yeah.
And it's like, never again do I want to do that. Like,
course.
Katie taught us what not to do.
Oh, yeah. And now she's doing it again.
Drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with a man like Tom, whose biggest insult is, Bubba, you're being a wet blanket.
Yeah,
like, there's a way to approach the situation, Katie. Like you said, Sarah, it's like, babe, like, I really would have liked if we sat next to each other, and he would have been like, Bubba, I'm so sorry. Like, it could have gone so differently.
She claims she did that when he says, like, I wish that you would have just, like, said it more calmly. And she's like, I did that. It didn't work.
No. It's like, we all saw it, and Katie, you can watch it back too.
Yeah.
It was, I'm telling you, it's the eyes. When you get that, like, I'm coming for you, it's like, there's no turning back.
We all know that look. It's so scary.
Yeah. To to
He's
decide
on it tonight.
but,
So on it.
like to decide that you don't want to see him the rest of the trip, and you're saying that in the text and whatever. Like it's too much. However, the editing from them fighting from the hammock, and then Tom and Ariana laying in the other hammock, and then kind of starting a fight because of their fight. I was like, oh my god, a hand-me-down fight? What are we gonna do? A hammock down fight?
I know.
I missed my pun there, but I found it. It's okay.
It's fine. I just feel so bad, but I mean, hopefully we see progression throughout the trip because I just need her to redeem herself. I don't know if that's going to happen, but also for me to be okay with this marriage.
Yeah. When they were fighting, I thought to myself, like, oh crap, y'all are married too, and like this is not the kind of.
It didn't feel like a married fight. Not like I would know what a married fight is.
I totally get what you mean.
Okay.
That's how I felt. I was like, oh crap, and they're married and fighting like this? This is no good.
It felt like a high school fight.
Yeah, when you're in a relationship and figuring it out and being like, should I be with this person? I feel like at that point, they should know, like, hey, like, that, like, he chose you, she chose him. Like, we shouldn't be fighting over this petty stuff.
Right.
It's just silly.
But they were fighting up until their wedding day. I mean, with the whole cheating in Vegas thing, that was, or cheating wherever. They've all been cheating somewhere, and it's usually in Vegas for some reason. Jax, TomTom, they've all kissed somebody and done something in Vegas. I don't understand it.
Yeah. It was just not cool watching Katie, and especially when she said, like, you never stick up for me. Like, he just stood up, hello?
Stood up?
Hello?
Is this on?
He stuck up for Katie in front of James the other day. He said, you know, don't say that about my wife, and I loved him for that.
Yeah.
And for Katie to say, like, you never stick up for me, it's like, what more do you want him to do?
Yeah. Well, she's selfish and naggy, and she's just if
those
he's
qualities really came out.
Yeah, if he's looking for another Katie, I'm the right one. So that's fine. I love Tom Schwartz. So
Well, some people in the live chat, PMC says Scheana should have given up her seat. And then Clarence said, no, Scheana should have not.
Yeah, no.
And then Jesse Green says that he agrees with PMC. Y'all, what do you guys think? Do you think Scheana should have given up her seat?
no.
Or
No.
All right, I'm not asking y'all.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, I don't think so, because if we saw the cutaway, Scheana was living her best life in first class.
She was eating something and whatever, but Bubba was just taking a nap the whole time. But he's tired. He'd been opening TomTom. Katie's
know.
back there just getting rage wasted, just waiting to text away. And then when he's like, "Oh, have you been drinking?" Which is a very reasonable question considering she was rage texting, and then someone's like, "Oh, Schwartzy, you can't do that." Okay, no. Number
was
one,
Lala.
stay out of the relationship, sweetie. And number two, no. Just
It
no.
was Lala.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to read these little.
No, yeah.
Disney.
Holly Burnett says, I think Tom got a big, huge head and doesn't find time for his wife.
No, I think his wife is rude, and she needs to realize that she isn't all that of his time. Like, he's finally something that Katie has been complaining about for the entire relationship.
Right.
He's gone out and actually gotten a job, and he has the drive that you've wanted him to have, and now you're going to complain that you're not getting enough time. I'm officially in this moment realizing this, and I'm done with Katie. I'm over her. It's done. I'm out on her.
Katie, you're scaring me.
Katie is over Katie on tonight's episode of AfterBuzz TV, Vanderpump Rules. She's given us all of her juice. Oh my gosh.
Lenny's exactly.
Lindsay.
Lindsay. Lindsay, exactly.
It's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Lindsay. I
No,
thought it
we
was a
love
cool
hearing
name.
from you guys.
Love it.
It keeps it going. Yes.
Katie versus Katie.
It's true. I will agree, because I think she just has, and I don't like using the word because I think women get it all the time. It's the nagging.
No, she
Like,
does,
I
though.
know. I just don't like that word because you're just trying to express how you're feeling. But I will say that Katie hasn't learned how to maybe stop and be like, I'm not going to fight this battle, because you're not going to just choose your battles. And I don't think she's learned that.
Right.
And it's like, Katie needs to realize, like, she wants a special moment, which, yes, you deserve a special moment. You don't deserve special moments, because I think that's asking for too much. And I think she said moments, not just one.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I get. You do need that. So she needs to take, like, the little 30 minutes that she gets if she's awake and be like, I'm going to fight off me being tired when he comes home.
Yeah.
And just talk.
Yeah.
And she needs to just settle in that moment and be like, okay, this is what I have for now at this point in my life.
Yeah.
It's going to be different.
He's not going to stay along, like, there for that if it's constantly like that all the time, because nobody wants to deal with that.
You need to count your blessings, Katie, because it's like we see, you know, even small things like how Tom talks to her, like, hey, Bubba, this, like, that to a lot of girls, like, they wish they had that in a relationship because some men do not talk to their women like that. And it's just upsetting. Like, Katie, do you want a man who is literally obsessed with you and all about you, what has really nothing going on in his own life, which you were complaining about? Or do you want a man who is a business owner and, you know, busy and trying to make some money for both of you, but maybe doesn't have enough time for you? It's like,
I don't think she will ever be happy with whoever she is with forever. She will always, this is Katie. It's never changed. She's not, this is just her, like, you know?
Yeah, she needs to realize that his successes are her successes, even though her name might not be on it and no one's talking about her.
Wait, do we think it may be like a jealousy thing? Because I mean, during that dinner, it was like a mom on like a mom. It was like Tom, hello, and it was like Jesus.
I think she just wants to be noticed. But
Okay.
it's like she is being noticed because that's her husband. That's what she needs to realize.
Yeah,
like, that's your man, that's your husband. You guys are one. It's a partnership, both of you.
So on that, we're gonna do our serve the verdict.
Ooh.
Love it. And I want to know what team you're on.
Okay.
Team Katie or Team Schwartzy? Rivette.
Team Schwartzy, just because of everything we just talked about.
I mean, I'm
Katie.
definitely not Team Katie. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
Team
Yeah.
Schwartz all the way. Couldn't be more. If anyone is Team Katie, I can't. Like, is anyone Team Katie though? Really?
I'm not.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you?
Maybe Zach. No, I'm just kidding. He'd hate that I say that. No.
There's no way.
Hashtag team too much. That's what someone just said. I agree. And then Lindsay says, Team Schwartz, 100%. I do. I think it's his time to shine, and Katie needs to let him shine. Let's talk about some tea.
Let's do
We
it.
have just some fun little tea time today. Take your little sips. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers to your little sips.
So, I found this. This was like a few weeks ago, and I guess I just wasn't paying attention on the Instagram. But Jax has a new little beverage line coming out in summer 2019.
Oh.
Did you guys know it's called Just Add X?
Oh.
Like Jax.
Cute.
Oh, gosh.
Do you get it? That's what it's called. And it's like equals ice plus your favorite spirit. So it comes in these like little bottles that you see.
Oh,
There's
cute.
Berry Smashed, which is strawberry and basil.
Yum.
There's SOB, which is south of the border, so it's jalapeno and cucumber. Stubborn Mule, ginger and lime. And then you just put your favorite alcohol in it with some ice and shake it up, and that's like your beverage. And Jax Taylor,
Oh my
this
God.
like is patented by him.
I'm like, why am I so shocked? Like, this is the greatest idea ever.
How has this not already happened? It's like Crystal Light, but for alcohol. It's amazing.
It's coming for our summer pleasure.
I cannot wait.
I know. It didn't say anything like where you could get it. I think it's just ordered online at the moment.
As long as it doesn't give me the cysts like he had in his boobs, I'll be fine with it. As long as there's not like...
It sounds great and all, but I'm wondering about the beer cheese business.
Hey, I was thinking that too, but I still saw it on his little Instagram bio. It still
Okay.
said Mama's Beer Cheese. It just said
Perfect.
coming soon. It didn't have a date or anything.
Maybe the cheese takes
But-
longer than the liquor.
I mean, look
Oh,
at
yeah.
him being such an entrepreneur. I love it.
Yeah.
It's just changing away.
So proud of him.
Love it, Jax.
And then if anyone was worried about James Kennedy, he is doing just fine. He recently was in Washington, D.C. with BC. Brandy's, guys, I thought of that and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. Brandi Cyrus DJing, the two of them at Shamrock Fest.
I had no idea she was a DJ.
I didn't either.
Is that the youngest of the Cyrus family?
No, it's the older sister.
Oh, it's the
older
older
sister.
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
okay.
in the- yeah,
Oh, there
that's
she
her.
is. Oh my God, cuties.
So they were
picture.
DJing together in D.C.
Oh my God. Well, look at him doing the big
Like,
time.
so don't worry, guys.
He's fine.
James James is doing just fine.
I wonder how many beers he had that night. How many tacos? If his dad said it was okay.
Well, he looks happy, so
He looks way happy.
that's what matters. Raquel's nowhere to
I was
be
going to say,
found.
where the heck is Raquel in this photo?
I saw those Snapchats. I didn't know that was Brandi Cyrus, but they were kind of dancing and hugging, and I was wondering where's Raquel, but I was probably just overthinking that.
I'm sure we're going to have another James Coachella moment with this event as well. And they're going to come back, and it's going to be a whole scene.
I'm ready for it, though. I think we should talk about predictions because Mexico,
Oh, finally. I'm so excited.
we've got it coming.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Oh, the whispers. My goodness. I love it.
Now I know, Katie, you don't write down all your predictions.
No, I have
but
a little
do-
box now.
Okay, good.
For it. There's only two things in
Katie,
it. Now it says James and Kristen. Now what that means in this box, I don't know. I don't remember, but I did write it down. However, I'm going to change it to the Stassi Bo situation because poor little shirtless Bo crying in bed, and then we've got Stassi being like, "I don't want you. I don't want to be with somebody who wants to drink at 3 a.m." Sweetie, you take your top off and go into every pool that you can possibly go into. You've been partying like this for years. Let the boy have some fun. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I'm thinking she's probably already Liddy City when she's doing this, and I bet she's just probably like, why didn't you want to hang out with me? Maybe it was a boy moment, and she wasn't included, and she was topless with the girls going into the ocean, and then she got upset that he wasn't there when he got back.
tell ya.
You know, that's my prediction.
I mean, I just hope he goes down on her like they agreed upon once she freaks out.
No, wait, wasn't it the other way around?
I thought it was the other way.
I think when she gets mad, it's like literally going to shut her up.
She said when we
it was
agreed-
on to him. You're right,
Yeah.
Rivette. She was Stassi said she would do it to him.
Yeah.
If things got too.
No. She said the next time I freak out, just go down on me.
No, but I think it was. I think the.
Gosh,
the-
we need some
I
clarification.
think the going down on was on Bo, not on Stassi. Because if I'm mad, why would I then get it?
Well, if-
Wouldn't I be then giving it to the person I'm
I mean,
mad at?
if your man's going down on you, are you still gonna be mad?
But also, if your mouth is full, are you going to be yelling?
Oh my God. Oh God. We're done. That is it. Someone just said Stassi is so scared of losing Bo. I do agree, but I think she needs to know that she has him.
Yeah,
and she
right.
needs to be comfortable in that.
Yeah. I mean, he's crying and being like, "You have to trust me." I'm like, "Sweetie, okay, I'll do whatever. I'm sorry."
But I will agree, like that's what I'm excited about is the Kristen and James. Like, why are we bringing that up?
Right.
But like, why not? Because Kristen's gonna have a moment. So I understand. And the whole Bo and Stassi, I want to just know why Stassi said that comment of I don't want you drinking. And whenever you hear someone say, I don't know if we have to consider this for our future, that's what makes me sad.
Yeah.
It's everything that he thought was gonna be their future, it's like he has to reconsider, and that just breaks my heart in such a freaking warm set. We gotta crown our pumptinis.
Yeah. Wait, did you give your prediction?
My prediction is regarding. Sorry, I just
No,
sort of
I
added on
thought
to yours.
you did. I thought you did for a second, but she was just throwing it back to you,
I
Katie.
was just adding
good
on to what you
call.
had to say. My prediction for Schwartz and Katie's fight, I think Schwartz is going to give in and just apologize and they'll be fine.
I hope not.
I feel like he always gives in. I feel like that's what's going to happen. I hope not too, but I kind of see it going that way.
At least he got his
that's my
zings
prediction.
in. He did get a few zings in at the end that was like, I haven't been able to stand your voice for 7 years or whatever. And I was like, yes, Shorty, get it. Do it.
Wet blanket.
So you laughed out loud when he said that.
Who said that in 18 years?
Yeah, nobody.
Katie, who's your pumptini?
Oh gosh. Wait, I give it to who deserves the episode?
Who did you think really gave it to you?
Okay, and everyone's gonna be like, "What?" I'm gonna give it to James. Okay, I know, but
Here we are.
I know, but I feel for the kid. I just do. I don't know. I've been there where you're judged and everyone's making opinions about you that may not be right, and even though you're trying everything, it's not working. So even though nobody says you should have a drink, I will give you a pumptini, James. This is what it is.
I just saw Lindsay's comment. Her pumptini goes to Sandoval, and I couldn't agree more. He was such a good friend to Schwartz. He bought
was.
the bikes and the helmets and the gloves, and I just loved it. So My Pumptini goes to Sandoval.
Wow, guys, I completely agree. I'm going to a couple, though. I'm going to do Ariana and Sandoval because I just really appreciated it. And I thought they gave, like, positive couple goals in this whole relationship situation. And they were just really in love with each other. And I really loved it.
They did.
Wow, what a great episode, guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Again, I'm Sarah Serio. Please follow me at @Serio. And to my left, we have...
I'm Rivette Soro. You can find me on all social media platforms at Rivette Soro.
And I'm Katie Thompson. You can follow me everywhere at Little Baby Kates. Make sure to check out my podcast. See you next Tuesday. New episode out tomorrow. You can find it on katiethompson.la.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.